Hi, my name is Sam Jeffrey, and this is my video for the Humans of Fulbright video project. I am a Fulbright ETA, I am a human, and I want to tell you a little bit about myself today. So, I'm from Orange County, California, which is in the south of California. Stephen will probably have told you that he is from Northern California, and that might sound close, but California is about as long as Vietnam is, so oh, my power just went out. That's okay. I got battery. I teach at Hoang Van Tu Gifted High School in Hoa Binh Province, and I love it here. It's a beautiful city in the mountains. We're not too far from Hanoi. We've got a really big dam and some very nice people. I went to university at Vanderbilt, which is a school in Tennessee, a state in the middle of the United States. It's very beautiful, lots of brick and nice trees. And I studied economics and history. History is my real passion, and I learned a lot about actually the complicated, the complicated history between the United States and Vietnam before I came here. So it's been interesting to see how that affects real life. Today I want to tell you a little bit about my family and how they came to America. On my dad's side, my family is all from Ireland for the most part, and Ireland is a beautiful place, but 100 years ago it was not an easy place to have a family. There was a lot of poverty and not very much opportunity to support yourself. So my dad's family left and they came to the northeast of the United States, and they worked on the railroads. They were pretty much just laborers in the railroads, and they worked there for generations until my dad was the first in his family to go to university and the first one to not work on the railroads. On my mom's side, they came to America a bit more recently, actually. In the 1930s, my grandfather, whose name is also Sam, that's who I'm named after, lived in Poland. The power's out again. He came from a family of 12 children, and his whole family and him were Jewish. My family's Jewish too. And at that time, Poland was not a safe place to be a Jew because the Nazis had taken over and they were making it harder and harder to go about your life if you were Jewish there. So his family helped him get on a boat to the United States as a refugee. He was supposed to get here, set up shop, raise some money, and then bring the rest of the family over. Which he did. He made it. He set up a restaurant in Detroit, and he tried to bring the rest of his family over. But sadly, only one of the other children in his family made it to the United States. The rest died in the Holocaust. Which is why refugee issues are so important to me today with what's going on in the United States, because it's not a simple matter of just trying to sneak into a country. I mean, you don't try that unless there's something really terrible in your country that you have to get away from. That's why I'm very passionate about refugee issues. Power's back. A bit on a lighter note, for my free Sunday, I love to cook. So if I had a free Sunday, which I usually do here in Vietnam, I would go to the market, talk to the nice market ladies, pick up some fresh vegetables, come home and try and whip up some complicated recipe that I found on the internet. It's okay if it takes a long time, the longer the better. I love to cook and I love to spend a lot of time on the good food. And maybe I'd read a book while I wait, listen to some good music. Sounds like a pretty nice day to me. And what's one thing that I value about Vietnamese culture? I'll give you two things, actually. I love the emphasis that the Vietnamese put on family. So whether it's from parents or grandparents sacrificing a lot to make sure that their children like you have the chance to go to school and to work hard and to have success in their life. I love that. But I also love that children and grandchildren take care of their grandparents as they get older. It's something that we really don't do as well in the United States, and it's something that I want to bring home, that culture of just taking care of each other, and that means a lot. And then the other thing is, I love how quickly they eat at restaurants and they move through a restaurant. So, when you get to a restaurant in the United States around lunchtime, there's a lot of people there and they're like, sorry, we don't have any tables. you're gonna have to wait 45 minutes or 1 hour, and it's awful. But in Vietnam, you get to the restaurant and it seems full, and you ask to sit down, and then they just start pulling out more tables and stools out of nowhere, and you're eating in 10 minutes. So I wish that we had that in the United States. I'll definitely miss that. Thanks. That was all my time. It went by faster than I expected. So if you have any questions for me, please contact me on Facebook or through my email. I'd be happy to talk to any student around Vietnam. Okay, thanks a lot.